accidentally, accidentally, accident 意外。
没错，好 persuade，
persuade 说服。
recognize，
recognize, recognize 认出。
没错 dismay，
dismay 失望。
没错，好 doorknob，
doorknob 门把。
cave，
cave 山洞。
pirate，
pirate 海盗。
soil，
所有泥土。
treasure，
treasure 宝藏。
invent，
invent 发明。
entrance，
entrance 入口。
trunk，
trunk 行李箱。
worthless，
worthless 毫无价值。
sign，
sign 牌子。
confident，
confident, confident 自信。
没错 excitement，
excitement 激动。
explosion，
explosion 爆炸。
hesitate，
hesitate
再次 hesitate，
hesitate 犹豫。
rival，
rival
对，没错 rival，
rival
rival， 怎么忘记了？还是这是rival 是对手的意思，对手。对，好 value， value，
value 价值。
sound，
sound 声音。
scornfully，
scornfully 轻微地。
好 fur，
毛。
好 punish，
惩罚。
好 eager，
eager 热情。
没错 reputation，
名声。
好 income，
收入。
对 possess，
拥有。
好church，
教堂。
evil，
坏。
disguise， 对，
伪装。
没错。好 cursed，
可恨。
vicar，
vicar 教区。牧师。
对，没错 blessing，
blessing blessing 福气。
好，increase，
增加。
好，最后一个 victim，
受害者。
OK， 很好，非常好。
My daughter Jane never dreamed of receiving a letter from a girl of her own age in Holland. Last year, we were traveling across the channel and Jane put a piece of paper with her name and address on it into a bottle. She threw the bottle into the sea. She never thought of it again. But 10 months later, she received a letter from a girl in Holland. Both girls write to each other regularly now.
对。
However, they have decided to use the post office. Letters will cost a little more, but they will certainly travel faster.
很好 ，OK， 好，我们换23课一样，准备好了就可以开始。
I had a letter from my sister yesterday. She lives in Nigeria.
没错。
In her letter, she said that she would come to England next year. If she comes, she will get a surprise. We are now living in a beautiful new house in the country. Work on it had begun before my sister left. The house was completed 5 months ago. In my letter, I told her that she could stay with us. The house has many large rooms and there is a lovely garden. It is a very modern house, so it looks strange to some people. It must be the only modern house in the district.
非常好，很好。好，我们换24。
I entered the hotel manager's office and sat down. I had just lost £50 and I left very upset. I left the money in my room, I said, and it's not there now. The manager was sympathetic, but he could do nothing. Everyone's losing money this day, he said. He started to complain about this week's work, but it was interrupted by a knock at the door. A girl came in and put an envelope on his desk. It contained £50. I found this outside this gentle's room, she said. Well, I said to the manager, there is still some honesty in this world.
再念一次，倒数2句都念。
I found this outside this garden.
This 什么？
I found this outside this gentleman's room, she said. Well, I said to the manager, there is still some honesty in this world.
对 H 不发音。好，还有一个第一句再一次。
I entered the hotel manager's office and sat down. I had just lost £50 and I left very upset.
最后那边 and I 什么 very upset。
And I felt very upset.
对，要看清楚。对，你刚刚念 left， 对，没关系。那我们继续25、26，跟着我念好。对，准备好了就跟我说。好了，好。I arrived in London at last. The railway station was big, black, and dark.
I arrived in London at last. The railway station was big, black, and dark.
I did not know the way to my hotel, so I asked a porter.
I did not know the way to my hotel, so I asked a porter.
I not only spoke English very carefully, but very clearly as well.
I not only spoke English very carefully, but very clearly as well.
The porter, however, could not understand me.
The porter, however, couldn't understand me.
Okay, 没错，好。I repeated my questions several times, and at last he understood.
I repeated my question several times, and at last he understood.
He answered me, but he spoke neither slowly nor clearly. I'm a foreigner, I said.
He answered me, but he spoke neither slowly nor clearly. I am a foreigner, I said.
Foreigner. 对。Then he spoke slowly, but I could not understand him. My teacher never spoke English like that.
My English never spoke English like that.
My teacher. 好，没关系，继续下一句。The porter and I looked at each other and smiled.
The porter and I looked at each other and smiled.
Then he said something and I understood it.
Then he spoke slowly, but then he said something and I understood it.
You'll soon learn English, he said. I wonder.
You'll soon learn English, he said. I wonder.
In England, each person speaks a different language.
In England, each person speaks a different language.
The English understand each other, but I don't understand them. Do they speak English?
The English understand each other, but I don't understand them. Do they speak English?
OK， 好，我们换最后看26。好了，好。I am an art student and I paint a lot of pictures.
I am an art student and I paint a lot of pictures.
Many people pretend that they understand modern art.
Many people pretend that they understand modern art.
They always tell you what a picture is about.
They always tell you what a picture is about.
Of course, many pictures are not about anything. They are just pretty patterns.
Of course, many pictures are not about anything. They are just pretty patterns.
没错。We like them in the same way that we like pretty curtain materials.
We like them in the same way that we like pretty curtain material.
Curtain material.
Curtain material.
I think that young children often appreciate modern pictures better than anyone else.
I think that young children often appreciate modern picture better than anyone else.
好，从 A 开头那个单词开始 ，appreciate modern pictures better than anyone else.
Appreciate modern picture better than anyone else.
They notice more.
They notice more.
My sister is only 7, but she always tells me whether my pictures are good or not.
My sister is only 7, but she always tells me whether my pictures are good or not.
Whether my pictures are good or not.
Whether my pictures are good or not.
She came into my room yesterday.
She came into my room yesterday.
What are you doing? She asked.
What are you doing? She asked.
I'm hanging this picture on the wall, I answered. It's a new one. Do you like it?
I'm hanging this wall. I'm hanging this picture.
Hanging.
Hanging this picture on the wall, I answered. It's a new one. Do you like it?
刚刚那个不是念成不是 hanging 是 hang in 就是 n 的音 hanging
Hanging.
对没错 She looked at it critically for a moment.
She looked at it critically for a moment.
It's alright, she said, but isn't it upside down?
It's alright, she said, but isn't it upside down?
I looked at it again. She was right, it was.
I looked at it again. She was right, it was.
非常好 OK